After breakfast, we headed off on our usual walking tour. This statue is in memory of those Jewish citizens who died in the concentration camps.
And it used to be the room of the textile workers.
Our route took us through a park and a residential neighborhood. Small gardens replaced parking spaces at the residents' request. Currently, the building is used for offices. This is the only one of the town's gates remaining. Quite a contrast to the nearby square is this two-level shopping street. Here is a common medieval motif. This monument depicts Victoria, the Roman god of victory. Charlemagne built a palace here in the 8th century, and Barbossa expanded it in 1155. The rest of the palace was destroyed in 1796. Back on board, we cruised on to our next port, which entailed a slight rerouting due to a closed canal and then a bus transfer to the scheduled stop. We got to see some of the countryside from a different perspective.
So Maastricht also has a very good connection by train. The two rivers, so I already told you the river Maas, but then there's another river, and that's probably also one of the reasons why Maastricht is situated on this, exactly on this spot.
Our guide gave us an outline of the story behind the statues.
Good morning. Hello. This is the wine of
The original mill was destroyed in 1577 and rebuilt in 1609. It became the Bishop's Mill in the 11th century. In 2005, the mill and the adjoining bakery were reunited. The spelt is used by the bakery.
That's the most southern gate, and it's the only gate which is left, and the oldest city gate in the Netherlands. So we have to go. Ja. Op het balkon.
The church was deconsecrated some 200 years ago, and over the years saw use as a bicycle shed, a concert hall, a printing house, and much more. Well represented was a wide selection of local cheese. The entry ramp into Antwerp made me think of a wormhole. Then we passed some rather unique outdoor lighting. Around the corner is the oldest building in Antwerp, built as a fortress and entry to a larger castle that now houses a visitor center and cruise terminal. This folkloric character could make himself any size he wished. The fountain in front of City Hall features Brabo, a mythical figure who fought a giant to allow free river passage. With almost continual additions and restorations, the cathedral has never been considered completed. The boy's ambition was to be a painter like those whose works grace the cathedral. Of course, we had to stop to get some Belgium chocolate. Multiple sources rate this as one of the most beautiful rail stations in the world. It has 4 levels, 3 of which are used by train.